Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Prince Automation Destination. This is Prince. I hope you are doing well. So today we are going to continue our discussion on the new automation tool introduced by Jason Huggins, that is Vibium. So Vibium is a tool which is available in 4 modes. It can be used from a TypeScript or JavaScript based framework, from a Python framework. Also, it can be accessed from CLI as well as via any AI tool using the MCP protocol. So in the today's discussion, we are going to talk about how we can talk to any browser with the help of Vibium MCP Server from any AI tool. So we are going to utilize Visual Studio Code and then GitHub Copilot. And GitHub Copilot, we are going to integrate Vibium MCP Server, right? So without further delay, let me jump on to the discussion. So this is the framework that we created. First of all, we this is the Visual Studio Code, right? First of all, we created Vibium JS folder. Inside that, what we did is we added package.json and installed this Vibium dependency, right? Then after we wrote code using this particular Vibium, right? So for that purpose, we created internet UI.js and we imported this particular Vibium library and we utilized it. First of all, we are launching the application, meaning we are launching the browser. Then after we are navigating to imports, perform some operation, and at last we are taking screenshot as well. Then we navigated to checkboxes and then we quit it, right? So this is what we did in the last session, right? In case you want to understand more on this, you can check out the same in icon. And in today's session, we are going to talk about how we can utilize it as a MCP server, right? So for that purpose, first thing that we should have is we should have GitHub Copilot, right? So if you click on this extension, you need to type in Copilot and then you need to install this particular extension. Once you will be able to log in into this extension, you will start seeing this particular icon, right? So if you will click on this, here you will start seeing a login screen in case you haven't logged into it, right? So what you will have to do is you will have to log in to GitHub account of yours. So once you will log in into GitHub account, the connection will be established between the GitHub Copilot and the GitHub account, right? Then in GitHub, we have 4 modes. We have ask mode, edit mode, agent mode. Also, they have introduced plan mode as well, right? So the one that we are going to utilize in order to talk to MCP server is agent mode, right? So these are the high level things, okay? So for that purpose, first of all, what we need to do, we need to create a folder under Vibium JS, meaning whichever project you are working under, right? And give it name .vs code, right? Inside this, we need to create a file and let us give it name mcp.json, right? So this is where we write the MCP related configuration. So as soon as we write mcp.json, we will start seeing this particular add server option. Now let me navigate to Vibium official GitHub repository, right? So this is the official repository. So if you will take a look at this, this is the command to add a MCP server. We can add it to any of the AI tool like Claude, Gemini, provided they should be able to talk to the MCP server. So GitHub Copilot can also talk to MCP server, right? So I'm going to copy this particular command and come back to Visual Studio, click on add server, and here I'm going to click on command, right? And then after I'm going to hit enter. You can give it name, anything, right? So once it is added, you will start seeing this particular option. So Vibium has 22 tools, right? 22 tools in it can interact with browser with these 22 tools, right? So we can start it, stop it, and so many things. So once it is added, we can click on this particular configure tool section, and here we will start seeing this particular Vibium, right? So once you will expand this, we will be able to see browser click, by which we can perform a click operation. We can close the tab, we can evaluate it. Also, it has find functionality by which it will be able to locate the element automatically, right? Then it can find all the elements. It can get the HTML, it can get the text, get title, get URL, browser keys, browser launch, right? And so many things, right? So these are the functionality available with this particular MCP server, right? So once this is configured, then what we are going to do, right? So we are going to say open, like let me open that particular internet URL. Right. So this is the website that we are going to refer. Okay. So first of all, we will say open or launch Chrome browser using Vibium MCP Server. So it is reading all these things. So if you will notice, what it is doing is it is using this browser launch of Vibium MCP Server, right? So we can choose any of the option. If you will click on allow, it will be for one time for such operation, right? Let us allow this in the current session, right? So what it will do is it will launch the Chrome browser, right? So we are able to see this particular Chrome browser window, right? This is a next thing, right? Then what is the next thing? So I'll come here and copy this particular thing, right? So we can instruct it step by step, or we can ask it to perform in multiple way, right? Meaning multiple instructions can be given at once, right? Then we can say, right, open or navigate, right? So we are writing the things in the natural language. Navigate to this particular URL. So now it will use browser underscore navigate from Vibium MCP server. So if I go here now, you will see it has, right? Then we can ask it to navigate to inputs page and enter, let us say 1 to 3 in number field, right? Let us try to do so and then come back here. So you see it navigate to inputs, then it is going to enter 1 to 3. So it entered 1 to 3. And one thing that you will notice is it is going to pick these locators using the browser.find. So it has a find functionality as well. If I show you here, so here you will see somewhere that it has find option. So using this, it will automatically talk to the DOM using the WebDriver BiDi probably and getting the locator, right? So which is a similar feature like Playwright MCP server where it has snapshot feature, right? So now it is asking for taking the screenshot as well, right? So it is a recommendation. Okay, so we can store it. So when we will refresh it, we will start seeing this particular screenshot as well, right? So the screenshot has been taken, right? Okay, and what is the next thing? Now, navigate to, we can, let us say, we can give two instructions this time. Navigate to checkboxes page and click on unchecked checkbox, right? Let me show you what this particular thing is. So if I go here checkboxes, so there is one checkbox which is unselected, right? So now let me perform these operations via MCP server, right? Let us see how it behaves, right? So now it is navigating to checkboxes page, right? And if we go here, so you see it has navigated here, right? Capture a screenshot of current page. So it is trying to take screenshot of the current page, right? Now it is going to click, right, on this particular option. Okay. So if you will notice, it has clicked on this with the help of this particular MCP server, right? At last, what we can say is quit the functionality, quit the Chrome session and list down all the steps. Right. So if you will notice, it has quit the browser as well. Okay. So what it is saying is we have used this functionality, the steps it has performed, right? So this is about MCP. So what is MCP, right? I hope you are aware of it. In case you are not aware, you can check out my video. But at high level, this is a model context protocol, which bridges up the gap between between the LLM, right, which is not having access to the browser. So via that particular MCP server, it connect to the browser. So this is how it is working. Similarly, there are like multiple MCP server available in the market, right? So one such MCP server we already discussed is Playwright MCP, and this is the Vibium MCP. I'll be sharing the link in the I icon. You can check out more on this. Also, there is a video on the GitHub Copilot as well, right? So this is what I wanted to cover, guys, as part of current discussion. Thank you for watching. I would request you to please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you once again.